Well, hello, everyone. Shirley here from Following the Yellow Brick Road. Nice to have you in the live chat tonight. I've got a few people in already, so let me just say hello. Sue says, sorry about the loss of your cousin. Thank you very much, Sue. Your tributes to her and your grandmother were very touching in your cooking video. Thank you so much. I was hoping to do it in a way that would be respectful and just a great remembrance of Teresa and my grandmother. Your biscuits and sausage gravy looked really good. It was really good. The biscuits are really very light and airy. They're not that real hard compressed kind of biscuit. They're really great. You should try the recipe. I love them. Shanna says, what Sue said. Thank you, Shanna. I appreciate that. And Dawn, of course, is here. And Kevin, hi, guys. And there's Roy and Becky. Hi, Roy and Becky. Nice to see you. So y'all are heading out towards Oklahoma soon, it looks like. I hope the weather stays good in that area. I know there's been so many storms and everything in the Midwest that it's a little bit scary. So just be careful. Stay safe. Brian and Donna, hi. Nice to see you. Glad you could come in this evening. Wonderful to have you here in the chat. Hey, Kelly. I guess you got my message. We'll kind of go over that a little bit too, because other people might have the same question. So we'll go over that a little bit. Kevin says, happy Thursday. There's Kelly. Code 4. Thank you very much, Don. I appreciate it. Glad you're here. Hey, Roy and Becky, Brian and Donna. There's Summer. Hi, Summer. Nice to have you here tonight. Roy and Becky says, hopefully next week we take off that way. Depends on the weather. Absolutely. Everything depends on the weather. And if it's not the weather, it's the packages. So that's just the way it goes. Hey, Donnie. Nice to have you. Thanks for joining us tonight. Glad you could be here. Shanna's saying hello, hello. Hey, Millie and James. Nice to see you. Don't get to see you guys very much anymore. Sure do miss you. Hope life is good there in Oklahoma. Stay safe and stay warm. There's Carla and Ken. Hi, guys. Nice to have you. How's the weather where you're at? It's probably a little bit better than everywhere else. I saw a post on Facebook recently. It was like a Weather Channel picture that showed all the temperatures over the United States. And of course, it's much warmer in Florida than it is anywhere else. And it said, looks like Florida doesn't want to participate in December. I thought it was really cute. Everybody's saying hello. So just so you know, we are at Pilot Knob LTVA now. We moved down here Friday, I guess it was. So it'll be a week tomorrow. And we've been here before, so it's a very familiar area to us. We really like Pilot Knob. It's to me, it's a nice place to stay. And it is one of the long-term visitor areas. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about long-term visitor areas because a lot of people don't know too much about that. So maybe I can, share out some information. And if you have questions that I haven't answered, please, put your question down in the comments so I can kind of address it. So long-term visitor areas are also known as LTVAs, and they're in Arizona and California. I have a map here I can show you. This is in a pamphlet that we received when we got here and got our passes. This is from the Bureau of Land Management. This map is also available on their website. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but you can look it up on the website. If you just even Google BLM long-term visitor area map, it'll show you this map. It'll take you right to it. So that's, and we'll go back to that map here in just a little bit. So I just wanted to show you there's actually a total of about 10 LTVAs. And this little graph kind of shows you what's available in each area. So there's, hang on just one second. Let me get out of Don's comment. So we miss you also. Thank you very much, guys. 82 Wildwood, Florida. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Brian and Donna. I appreciate that. Okay, Carla and Ken says, we boondocked for 5 nights to get here, and our solar was fantastic. Now we know what we can do with you all. Yeah, that's great. Good to hear. So where are you boondocking at? Did I miss that? You probably put it up here. But I don't see it right now. So tell me where you're at. Hi, Henry. Nice to see you. Glad you could make it. Okay, so let me go back here to this little graph. So, and there's Henry's comment still up there. Oh gosh, sorry guys. Okay, so now you can see all of the map. So, if you go down to the bottom of the map, Imperial Dam and La Posa are the only ones that are actually in the state of Arizona. La Posa has La Posa Northwest, South, and Tyson Wash. So there's 4 long-term visitor areas in La Posa. Imperial Dam also includes Senator's Wash. So it's quite a large area. And then Midland is actually in California because it's across the river. Mule Mountain is also small. And as you can see, according to the dots in the legend, not all LTVAs have all facilities. So if you'll see Imperial Dam, of course, that section has all of the amenities. So there's telephone there if you need it. There's trash, dump station, water, and bathrooms. La Posa, North, West, South, and Tyson Wash all have telephone, trash, dump station, and restrooms, but not all of them have water. So there's not water at La Posa West or La Posa North, and there's not water here at Pilot Knob where we're at either, but that's not La Posa. I'm not sure about Tyson Wash. I don't think they have water there either. So they have trash and they have pit toilets, but I don't think they have any of the other amenities. Midland has trash, a dump station, and telephone if you need it. Mule Mountain is it's really pretty limited. They have trash, they do have a dump station, and they do have bathrooms, but no water. Pilot Knob, where we're at, has trash, and that's it. There's no dump station here. The nice thing about the nice thing about Pilot Knob is just on the other side of us, right down the road, there is a Pilot Knob RV resort, and they do allow you to dump and fill with water there. It costs you $10, but it's nice and handy, real close. There's also a Chevron station right up here on the corner, right by the interstate, and it costs $15. And then they have water available. That's you can get 5 gallons for $1, and it's filtered water. Excuse me. So amenities are close by. There's our photo bomber. Okay, so back to the map. And then there's Tamarisk, which only has trash, and it's down on State Road 98, and I'll show you on the map. And then there's Hot Spring, which there's an actual hot spring there that you can get in, and only has trash service. And there's facilities nearby for dump water and restrooms, but none on site. So that kind of gives you an idea of that. So if we go back to the map, if you look to the north part of the map on the eastern side, you'll see La Posa LTVA. So that's where you find La Posa Northwest, South, and Tyson Wash. And if you follow 10 across west towards the middle area of the map, you'll see Midland LTVA is up there. It's across the river, so it's in California. And then a little bit to the left and south of the Midland is the Mule Mountain LTVA. And then if you come back across over to La Posa and you follow that blue line down, and then over to the middle a little bit, you'll see where Imperial Dam is. And then to the left of that is Pilot Knob, and then Tamarisk, and then Hot Springs. So that just gives you an idea of where these are located. So that's it. So what you do when you go in, and we usually always go to La Posa South initially. And the reason for that is because if we have to dump tanks, we go ahead and dump our tanks, and we fill with water while we're there and get rid of any trash that we have. And then you get your permit. So you go in to the office and you fill out this little form that gives them information about your name, your permanent address, your vehicle information, and your trailer information. And then what they do is they give you a sticker. So one of these stickers goes on your recreational vehicle, whether it's a trailer or Class A or whatever. This goes on that, and then you have a smaller one that goes on your tow vehicle. And that just lets them know as you're coming in and out that you belong there, that you've paid. It costs $180. And as you can see on the permit, it's valid from September 15th through April 15th. And this is good for all of the LTVAs.
Can you imagine having a rent for $180 for 7 months?
7 months. It's actually 7. Yeah. So, that's pretty cheap rent. and you get services as well, or at least some services, depending on where you stay. So it makes it very nice and very affordable. And it gives you a nice place to, just settle in for the winter and just wait for the warmer weather to return. So it's really kind of nice.
Or do projects.
And do projects, absolutely. So where was I going after that?
Sorry.
I've lost my train of thought now. Well, let's go back to the comments. Maybe I'll pick it up. All right. There's Carla's comment. We are at Wildwood, Florida now at Thousand Trails. Oh, very nice. So you're boondocking at a Thousand Trails park? That's interesting. I just assumed they all had hookups, but who am I? I don't know anything about Thousand Trails. So the internet is better there. It's been great. I have currently 3 bars of 5G E, which is evolution, I've found out, AT&T service. And I'm streaming solely on my cellular. So I'm not even using any internet, no hotspot or anything, just my AT&T service. So it's been very nice. Let's see. We're having surprisingly good internet. Very true. Verizon, Dawn. We are either Verizon or US Cellular. I don't know. Maybe if Kim and Daryl hop on here, they can tell you that. I'm not sure. Kim and Daryl are here too, over across the way a little bit. And they have Verizon, so I'm not really sure. T-Mobile is available here. I don't have to use it because I can just use my AT&T. So I save that for times when I really need Wi-Fi. Photo bummer. You know, I had to. Any plans on going to Algodones? I'm sure we will. I'm not sure exactly when, because there's honeydew dust involved. Kevin's been a very busy guy so far. You know, Dawn has been waiting forever for her pantry to get started. But for the first few days, before he even got into that, he did a few little things for me. So for one, he fixed, my screen door latch quit working and there was like a spring. It's just a real weird little device. So I bought a new one and he put that on, which involved rivets, and that's always fun. But you know, Kevin can do just about anything on these RVs. He's just pretty amazing, really. And then what else? Oh, I've got a problem with the DC wiring back here in my bed area. And he found that my 12-volt outlet was actually melted, which was not good news. So I had to go buy a new outlet, and he's got to work on the lights as to why they're not working yet over my bed. And once he gets Dawn's pantry done, then he'll take care of that for me. So. And now he's totally involved with the pantry.
Yes, he is, finally.
So you want to talk about it?
And well, that will be upcoming. You guys will get to see that.
Yeah. So we've been doing little video clips on the progress of the renovation of the pantry. So it's pretty exciting. Dawn is really
very excited. Yeah.
So she's been waiting for this for a long time. So thank you, Kevin, for taking care of her. Let's see. No, we boondocked on the way to Georgia. Okay, well, that makes sense. Okay. Judith Wright. Hi, Judith. How are you? Haven't seen you on here before. Nice to have you in my live stream. Glad you came in. And always got a honey-do list. Roy's never ends. That's for sure. I think we all constantly have a honey-do list. So I try to take care of as much as mine as I can by myself, but I have Kevin.
We try not to let her.
Yeah. And, you know, all the guys around have been really good about helping me with whatever I need. So it's really nice.
Hi, Sue.
Okay, well, that's all right. You're allowed to get on the phone when you need to, so don't worry about that. We all have things happen. Oh, Roy says that's a bot. Okay, thanks, Roy. Glad to know that. So we can actually remove that user.
Right one. You got it on one, Becky.
Block this user. An error occurred. Try refreshing the page. Okay, well, it's not going to do it. Okay, so everybody's just saying hello to everybody else. So that's just all I really wanted to say about LTVAs, in case there's anyone new in here that hasn't ever used one and has questions about them. If you need more information, if you have a question, you know, drop it in the comments, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. We really enjoy the LTVAs. Like I said, it just gives us a chance to, you know, just kind of settle in and quit traveling for a while and get done the things that we need to do. Because, you know, as much as we travel, things are going to shift or break, or you know, you figure out that there's a better way that your RV could be utilized for your needs, and you just, you know, do things to make it your own. So that's what we're doing here. Yes, that's one that needs to go. Thanks, Roy and Becky. Yeah, I can't get rid of it myself.
Well, you may have. Who knows?
I don't know. I guess I'll find out later. And to date, the cost has been about $16 to modify the pantry and our labor. And that's really good because, yeah, the shelves that you got from your sister, right?
Yeah, I got a rack system.
Yeah.
You guys will see. You'll understand that when you see it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Glad it was useful information for you. That's what I'm hoping for, you know, try to help other people figure out what LTVAs are all about. Because if you've never done it, you know, it's good.
Yeah, LTVAs are pretty
Yep.
good. A pretty good deal.
The bots are bad this week. That's the first time I've actually ever had one on my channel. So it's a new event for me. What can I say? Henry, is Sharon and Bobby there too? Not yet. They were waiting in courtside for some packages. And I think they're also waiting for Jim and Deb to catch up to them. And they actually just left Oklahoma yesterday, day before, somewhere around there. So they'll probably wait for Jim and Deb to catch up before they move again.
Hey, there's Kim and Daryl.
Hey guys, how's it going? Was out walking Master Bentley. Well, you know, those things have to be done. They say when, we just say where. So Mr. Bentley's the boss.
Who was asking earlier how Verizon is?
Oh yeah. So Daryl, somebody asked earlier, I think it was Roy and Becky, how the Verizon internet is here. Are you guys having good luck with your internet service over there? And Dawn wants to know.
Don, no. No, not on your life.
Dawn really likes her carbs, and you know, she's little, so she can tolerate eating them. Holiday bots. Oh, sorry guys. And I'm drinking coffee. I'm trying to avoid that, but it's not working evidently. Dawn says hello, Kim and Daryl. We had 2 in our chat on Monday. Wow. That's that. I'm sorry. I don't think I was there that day either. We were busy just trying to settle in and get a few things done, and so I didn't get a chance to come in. Brian and Don says, Don, you gonna set up a YouTube account so we can see?
No, you can count on Shirley for that.
So yeah. I'll do the video for that. Shanna saying hi to Somedays Here. T-Mobile is super fantastic. Verizon 5 mega up, 7 megs down. Okay. That's fairly good, isn't it? I mean, I'm sure it's better in some places, but T-Mobile and AT&T work really well. So I'm not sure what 5 and 7 means for you, Roy and Becky. If that's good enough for you, you'll just have to kind of decide that. Everybody's saying hello, hello. And Kevin's not a big keto person.
He is definitely not a big keto person.
Oh, that's funny. Roy, now that's stuff better than me. Okay. Don, I was so nervous when you were standing on the edge of that high rock in Shirley's video the other day. Yowza. My vertigo kicked in. She's that's where she got her name, the little mountain goat.
Yeah.
So that's kind of her nickname now.
Yeah. Climbing doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Okay, got it right. Sorry. Okay, I'm drinking more coffee.
Have a sip of coffee. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It's just what I do this time of day, I guess. Look.
Yeah.
Little mountain goat.
Yeah. I can't help it. I have fun. I get up on, especially in certain areas where we're at, some of the rocks and everything, they're not the slippery kind. They're not, and I can tell by looking at them if I'm going to be able to do it or not. So I'll take chances every once in a while.
Yeah.
And especially when I can look at something and I can see it's going to be an awesome picture. So that's it.
There's Jennifer. Hi. How are you? What's been going on in your life? I haven't seen you for a little while. I'm sure you're busy traveling. Where are you now?
You've got me yawning now.
I'm sorry. It is contagious. So I'm waiting for her one day. I'm surprised she hasn't done it yet in all the time that we've been here. But there's some mountains around us. You can kind of see them in this picture. Let's see if I can.
Isn't that the Pilot Knob Mountain?
Yeah, that's the Pilot Knob Mountain. Let's see if you can see those mountains back there. I keep waiting for her one day to start climbing up there.
I have seen the trails.
Yeah.
So, never know.
Let's see. There's something about a winch here. Glad you enjoyed it and are able to do it. I would need a winch to hold me up there. Yeah, me too.
It wasn't as bad as it looked. Oh, Daryl mentioned about his solar panels up there.
What? Oh, our tilted solar panels survived. You kept them tilted? Oh my gosh!
I'm shocked.
That's right. Yeah, I bet you are happy. You wouldn't have to go back up there and replace them. Take the old torn ones up or have them tear up the roof of your rig. Wow. That's pretty incredible, Daryl. You guys got lucky there. That's the same one I just looked at. Jennifer says, I'm good with camping several weekends. Now I just finished this semester. Yay!
Nice.
That's always, just an incredible achievement. It just gives you such a feeling of relief where you can actually, sit down and relax and take a deep breath for a change. So good for you. Oh, Shirley. Oh, Dawn. Are yawning. So anyway, let's see. So what else do we have planned other than pantry? Dawn also has the cabinet over her sofa in the rig that needs some redoing, some reinforcing.
Yeah, you know how in some of these rigs, they make these cabinets so tall. And it's like, what a waste of space. So, we're going to try to do a shelf in there. There's nothing that tall.
Yeah. So that'll be good. Yes, grades are done. That's always, get that off your mind and just sit down for a while and enjoy the holidays. Kevin says, at some days here, I was too nervous to tilt my panels. Glad to see they made it through the winds. Absolutely. I just want to find out how good my solar install was going forward. Now I know. Evidently, it worked pretty darn good.
Well, we got lucky because the winds actually didn't hit the 50 miles an hour. So,
yeah.
I was so grateful.
So, this is the place to fix it. Yeah, that's for sure. And Jennifer's saying hi to Kevin. So, but anyway, some things that I need to get done while we're here is I need to get the wheel bearings packed or greased or whatever it is on my trailer. I'm not sure exactly the type of hubs that I have to know if there's, the kind with the grease cert where you can just, put the grease in, or if I have to have it taken all apart and repacked. So, got to find that out. I need to get new tires on my trailer, and I want to get new tires on the truck as well. They still have pretty good tread left, but I haven't had to change a flat tire in many years, and I don't want to have to change another one. So I'm a little bit maybe too cautious about my tires, but I don't want any flat, so I'd rather buy them a little bit too early than have to wait and have one blow on me. It's just my preference.
That, and we're gonna try to figure out a way to get out and go do something.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
And then, yeah. So we've got a few places in mind we want to go and visit, and things we want to see and do. I've got to defrost my freezer and my refrigerator, so I've been trying to use up all the food that I have,
That's so fun.
and get that emptied out, and defrost and clean out the fridge really good, and disinfect and put everything back in order, and then go buy some groceries. So, we've got good stores here. There's, a couple of big Walmarts. There's Fry's. There's Safeway. We've got lots of choices when it comes to groceries here. But man, driving up here, Dawn and I kept talking about, we need to find a farmer's market, because just there's so many crops they grow through Yuma there. It's amazing. So we want to find a farmer's market where we can go and actually buy some fresh produce. I think that would be a lot of fun. Let's see. Where was I? Make sure I'm catching up. I don't know why my throat gets dry like this. Grades are done. There, here, Kevin. Henry says, I'm currently replacing my 50-year-old furnace. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's incredible. That's when they made things, right, Henry?
Yeah.
They don't make things like that anymore. And there's Push Broom. Well, hello and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you came in. Nice to see you. Nice to have you here.
Sorry, I'm yawning again.
And Geraldine, hi. Nice to have you here as well. I think this is the first time I've actually seen you in my live chat. So just welcome. And I know you watched my video this afternoon. Thank you for your kind words. I really appreciate it.
Come on in, put your feet up and relax and have a chat.
Everybody's saying hi to Push Broom. There's Naj. Hi, Naj. Nice to see you. Nice to have you here. I'm glad you could join in tonight. I did post a video earlier today, just kind of as a remembrance to my cousin who passed away December 6th. It kind of took me by surprise. I knew that she had been sick. I didn't know she was as sick as she was. And then the next thing I see, her sister posted that she passed away. So it just really kind of shook me a little bit. And, Teresa and I connected when we were young teenagers and hadn't seen each other for a while. And then a couple of years ago, as I was coming through Tucson, I got to see her and spend some time with her for a couple of days before heading on to Quartzsite. And that's the first time we had connected for 40 years because they lived in California and we lived in Missouri or Florida, and just was never around each other that much. So yeah, it kind of hit me hard, and I just wanted to do something nice for Teresa's memory. So if you haven't seen it, give it a look. I was fixing homemade biscuits and sausage gravy and doing a tribute to my cousin. So
and they were yummy.
Yeah, they were good biscuits. They really were. So thank you. Let's see. Sue says replacing 50-year-olds are a thing. Wait, a furnace.
Good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. Roy and Becky saying hi, can't tag. So he just wants to say hello, everybody. There's my son. Hi, son. Nice to see you. How's everything for you? Hoping everything is okay at home. So I've got Christmas cards all ready to mail tomorrow. So be looking for a Christmas card in the mail. Naja's saying hi to everybody. Pushbroom says, I just picked up my travel trailer from the shop. 1 year, 2 months, 7 days since it went in for repairs. Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, wow.
Wow. What kind of trailer is it? And
yeah, no kidding.
What in the world was wrong with it? My goodness. And Pushbroom, do you just go by Pushbroom, or do you want to put your name down in the chat? I always kind of like to acknowledge people by name if they like that. If you don't, that's fine too. Cousins are special relatives. I love my cousins. We were raised close with ours. So was I, Sue. You know, I had a very big family. My grandparents on my mother's side had 10 kids, and they all had anywhere from 4 to 8 kids. So I had a lot of cousins, you know, and so time at Grandma and Grandpa's house on the weekend when everybody would get together and we'd all have a, you know, potluck meal together. It was wonderful, you know, and I grew up really close to my cousins, and you know, then some of them moved out to California, but it's so much different. It's a different world now, and I hardly ever see any of my cousins ever. So it's very sad. It's very sad that we were all so close when we were little and growing up, and now we don't know each other at all. So it is sad. Thank you, Naj. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It was a sweet tribute. Thank you, Sue. Yes, that's true. But this is in my trailer. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, well, I've had to have mine replaced, and it's not 50 years old. So, well, actually, I didn't replace the whole thing. I did replace the motherboard and a couple of the switches. Kevin did the work on that, by the way. I just bought the parts. So, yeah, 50 years, that's quite a bit. What kind of trailer do you have, Henry? Everybody's saying hello. Ouch. Yeah, ouch for sure. That's over a year. That's crazy. I sure hope you have a refurbished rig, Pushbroom. Yeah. Busy waiting for Lila. We're getting dinner. She's late. All right. Well, so you guys are going out to dinner. Tell Lila Grandma says hi. And I hope that y'all have a Merry Christmas. Nothing like food for heart and soul. What a great tribute. Love it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, Eugene. Everybody's saying hi to my son. Hey, Christian. Good to see you. So Christian is actually my son's name. He goes by Eugene on YouTube, but he's actually Christian. So, and when he was little, he was Chris. But you know how they are. They get older and they want to do things their way. Big families were wonderful. My late husband had 11 siblings, lots of cousins on his side of the family too. I had 5 siblings, lost our youngest brother last Christmas. Yeah, I think it's, you know, when you start losing your siblings, it's really very hard. And Teresa's family in particular, you have to forgive me if I start crying. They just didn't have good luck medically. My Uncle Kent was positive for Huntington's disease, and he developed it a little bit later in life. But all but 2 of their 7 children, no, 3, all but 3 of their 7 children developed Huntington's and passed away. Well, no. So it was Kitty, Tracy, Jeff, and Roxy. So 4 of them passed away from Huntington's. Teresa passed away from a form of leukemia, acute myeloid leukemia. And so that leaves Susie, you know, that was all of Uncle Kent's. So only Teresa and Susie were the only 2 that didn't develop Huntington's. So it was a very sad family history. And I think that's part of why it hits me. Sorry, guys. I got to talk about something else. So Daryl's saying that is a good thing to think about when buying an RV is where, how, and when you can get it serviced if you don't do it yourself. Absolutely. That's very true. So that's kind of like with my wheel bearings, you know, here I figure hopefully down here I can find some place to get them fixed because, you know, unless Kevin can help me just, you know, repack them, I may have to take them somewhere to be done. Henry says it's a 1970 holiday Rambler like Bobby and Sharon's. Oh, all right. So there you go. There you go. So, yeah, that's, did you have a hard time finding a furnace to replace it because it's, you know, 50 years old? And was that a problem for you? Thank you, Sue. And what do you have to pull that with, Henry? A 2500 like Bobby's? Roy wants to know when or ever you polish your Airstream, Shirley.
We were just talking about that.
Well, the stupid thing is so filthy right now. It's really, I need to wash it really bad. I've never had it polished. There is, you know, a clear coat on it. And when it's clean, it shines still pretty good. So I haven't had to polish it yet. But I need to give it a good bath. So I'm going to, the rear end of my trailer is up higher than the front end just because of the way the ground is. So Kevin is going to have to help me wash the back end of the trailer. He's already volunteered. Thank you, Kevin. Once again,
or I volunteered in one of the two.
Yeah, maybe Dawn volunteered him. A horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Why the long face?" That's funny, Sue. Thank you. I needed a joke. Bobby's is a 3500. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is a 3500.
Mm-hmm. Hey there, Bobby and Sharon. We've just been talking about you. We were talking with Henry about his holiday Rambler, and he had to replace the furnace in it. So we were just chatting a little bit about holiday Ramblers. Sorry, Ken told me Bobby has a 3500 corrected. LOL. Okay. Sue's saying hi. Hello, everybody saying hi to Bobby and Sharon. Honey still has quartzite on her. From last year, huh? Yeah. So, and I do have, there's like a special wax that they recommend that you use, and it's called Walbernize. And so, you know, when I'm in a place where I can actually wash it and rinse it, dry it good, and then wax it, it really shines. So much so that Daryl has even asked me before, hey, can you turn that brightness down a little bit? So it does get pretty and shiny when it's clean. Bobby and Sharon once again saying hello. Timmy Ray the King, hey, nice of you to join in this evening. It's so nice to have you here. Everybody just saying hello. So yeah, that's another big thing on my list, you know, but I like to do it when I've just, you know, had a shower, washed the dogs, go back and fill up with water, and then I've got plenty of water that I can use to wash my rig with. So that's kind of the plan right now. I'm waiting for the winds on Friday and Saturday to get done with. And then Sunday, I'll probably give the dogs a bath and then go fill up with water. And next week, I'll be washing the rig. So we shall see. No, they have them. They are now smaller, so I have to do some modifications to get it to fit. I have a 2015 Silverado 2500 HD. So I have a Silverado, but mine's only a 1500, and it's also a 2015. It's a good running truck, so I really like it. I hope you like yours too. Roy and Becky saying, hi, Timmy. Hi, Kelly, Kevin, and Dawn, and all of you other lurkers.
That's cute.
Oh, my gosh. So, what's everybody's plans for Christmas? I don't know that we have a plan yet, do we?
We don't have a plan yet, per se.
No, not really.
I have a few thoughts, but we haven't talked about them.
Okay. Topic for later, evidently.
Indeed.
Don says, Henry, you have a great truck. Yeah. I like Silverados. I think they're pretty good trucks.
I don't know. I'm still partial to Dodge Ram.
Okay. You can have your Rams. I just have never had good luck with Dodge products in the past. So, transmissions and water pumps primarily, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I've got a Kevin.
You've got a Kevin. You do have a Kevin, that's for sure. But some things even Kevin can't fix. Nothing planned for Christmas yet. Yeah, you guys probably don't know exactly even where you're going to be on Christmas, do you? Oh, Henry says he just bought his in November. Very nice. Very nice. How many miles was on it when you bought it, Henry? Of course you're going to say that, Dawn. Yeah.
I don't know. He said Don.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not really
Dawn.
sure who he's talking to.
No, he's talking to Dawn.
Yeah.
Henry has a great truck. So, anyway. We all love our trucks, no matter what kind it is. So, I'll probably get another Chevy once I get rid of this one, but I hope this one lasts me for quite some time yet. I'm like at about 66,000 miles. It's a 2015, so I figure I've got a little bit of time before I have to worry about it. So that helps me. And Henry, how much does your HR weigh?
Holiday Rambler,
yeah. Nope, don't know where we'll be just yet. I didn't figure you did. Yep. Najee loves trucks.
Mm-hmm.
LOL, Kevin, I used to have a first generation Dodge Ram with a Cummins. I miss the old beast. Mm-hmm. Roy says, I miss my truck. We get attached to them. It's, it's almost kind of like a family member after a while.
Yeah.
When they, do a good job for you and they're comfortable and they run good and you get attached to them. It's hard when you have to replace them.
I cried when I had to sell my van.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the one time that I really, when I downgraded from, I had a Honda Odyssey van and, before I was hauling kids around all the time. Well, I didn't need to do that anymore. So I switched and went down to a Honda CRV. And it was an okay car. It ran really good. It was nice. But it didn't suit me. I'd rather have the van. And now I absolutely love my truck. And the next vehicle I get will be a truck as well. So you never know. Did you say Lord love a duck or we love our trucks? Do you remember that movie with Rodney McDowell? Yes, I do. That's hilarious, Sue. You're good for a laugh tonight. I really appreciate that. we may be in Mexico for Christmas. Feliz Navidad. Well, have a good time. Have a good time. I swore I would never get a truck. Weren't girly enough for me. I'm now driving an F-150 for my tow vehicle. Still have my Volvo though. Can't bring myself to sell it. Not sure what to do. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? You get used to those cars and it's hard to switch. But yeah, you have to have a tow vehicle, and it's usually mostly trucks. Depending on the size of what you're towing. You don't have a real big trailer though, do you, Jennifer? So, it's 6 one, half dozen the other. 82,000 miles. Wow. Had been pulling it with a Ford Expedition. It weighs 9,400 pounds. Wow. Wow. That's a lot. I miss our road trek. Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do. That was a nice little van for you guys to go camping in. Pretty cool.
All right, y'all. Well, nature's calling.
Okay.
So that means TMI.
TMI.
See you next time.
Timmy says I am so. I am not saying much. I mean, asleep afternoon, 1:30 p.m. Louisiana time. Gotcha. No problem. Don't you worry about that. I understand. Push broom. I bought it brand new 2015 Catalina Coachman. Due to poor construction, it apparently had a leak from the factory. Oh my gosh. The dealership started the repairs, but as they fixed the damage, they damaged something else. Oh, that's horrible. And that happens actually fairly frequently from people that I've talked to. Went 9 times to pick it up, and they say it was fixed, but it was not. Then the work that was done had to be removed and redone. Oh, for crying out loud. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible. I'm so sorry you've gone through that. I just woke up. All right. Well, hopefully get you a caffeinated beverage and maybe you can liven up a little bit. That's what I have to do. Henry, how long is your HR? Yes, a tab 400, and it's 3,400 gross. I used to pull a teardrop with my Honda CRV. It was a little guy silver shadow, 6 feet by 10 feet, and it weighed 1,100 pounds. And the tab, has so much more in it than just the silver shadow does. So yeah, 3,400 gross weight. Yeah. So you need a truck. You do need a truck with that. Timmy Ray saying hi. Bye, Dawn. Exit stage left. I love that. Exit stage left. I have a 2010 Dodge Ram 3500 Laramie. Those are nice little trucks too. I've actually looked at those when I was shopping to buy my truck. Almost bought one, but I don't know. I just wasn't comfortable in that particular model. TT, too much, am I? Yes. By the way, you already know my name is Pushbroom. Where are you from? The Ramblers want to know. I'll tell them to keep it and give me another travel trailer. Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of crazy. Traveling Granny's here tonight. Hey, it's so nice to see you. Haven't seen you for a while. I'm glad you could pop in this evening. My friend and I are drinking Dr. Pepper. I had a really good friend when I lived in Tulsa that did the same thing. She would tell you, don't talk to me until I've had my Dr. Pepper. She was really funny. Henry says his trailer is 28 feet long. Yay, pneumatic. Who says trucks aren't for girls? I love trucks. A woman driving a truck commands respect. And men drool at us or maybe just at the truck. Yeah, it's probably just the truck. um, hi, Tracy at Traveling Granny. Good to see you. So there we are. So I'm all caught up with the chat. So let's see what time it is. It's almost 5:30 here in Pilot Knob. Or yeah, and which is California Pacific time. So it's 6:30 everywhere in Mountain time. So everybody's saying hello to Traveling Granny. So does anyone else have any questions about LTVAs, or have I gone over that information well enough for everyone? And do you have any other questions for me tonight? Everybody's just saying hello, hello, hello. Which is great. That love the community. Love that everybody pops in and says hello and follows the conversation. It's always nice to have you guys here. So if you guys have nothing else, then I'm gonna just say goodnight to everyone. Thank you for coming in and spending time with me this evening. I really appreciate your presence. And I will see you guys next week. All right, Traveling Granny, I know. Sorry you came in late too. So hopefully I'll see you again next week. All right, y'all take care. Good night. How much longer do you think it will take me to finish Dawn's Pantry? 2 days. Okay, goodbye.